Good afternoon, I'm Rusty Russell. I'm with Miracle Life Ministries, and we have offices in Gainesville, Florida, as well as in Singapore, where we reach out to the world. Southeast Asia to be exact, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Nepal, and China. I love Jesus and I share the gospel everywhere I go. I also love to pray for the sick. God's given me a prophetic ministry, and God uses me to prophesy over people and churches and groups, and mainly it's just hearing from God and telling people what I hear God saying. And some of it's prophetic in the sense that it's for the future. Some words speak to their past to bring healing, to the present to secure them, to the future of what God desires to do. But I want to introduce something to you today. My nephew and I have worked very hard to make a new web page. It's called RustyRussellsBlog.com. It is actually Miracle Life Ministries blog, but it has my name so people can relate to it a little bit better. I have a wonderful opportunity. I've had a special friend, Bill Highsmith, who for years has taken care of my web page, and now we are progressing on to a new format, and he has so graciously released all the material that he's put together on my other web page, and now we're bringing to you more interactive type of a web page. We have movies, testimonies of people who've received healing or in some way received blessing through the prophetic gift that God's given me to minister. Some are villages in Nepal, and some are just around the world, different places. I don't have a lot of movies on there right now. I've got 4 or 5. And I want to invite you to just enjoy the webpage. At this moment of time, I'm really focusing on healing and miracles. And I'll be adding other sections on prophecy and the gift of prophecy, and how one can yield to the Holy Spirit and hear God's voice, learn to hear God's voice. But I'm centering right now on healing and miracles. I also have testimonies of people who've received healing. And also, I have a special guest that will be on the webpage from time to time. Actually, I'm setting up, I've already taken some video of my father, Dr. Hank Russell. He's 87 years old. He's been in the Christian ministry for 60 years, 60 plus years. He has served as a Methodist minister and on the district superintendent of the Methodist Church in Tennessee and Kentucky. And he and I got together, have been getting together over these last few years, and we've just been having a time, kind of like a fireside chat, but it's actually been in my garden, and you'll hear the birds in the background. And we're sometimes at the beach, the Gulf of Mexico, sometimes we're here at my home. And my father loves to minister and loves to share the gospel, and I'm wanting to bring him to you since he cannot come to you in person. So what a great advent we have of the internet, so that we can share with people from many nations. You know, I have been to 56 different nations, and I'm still looking forward to going to new nations. Hopefully even this year I might get in another nation. I actually go to Asia 4 times a year, and actually it's 4 times, maybe 6 times a year. And I just love the Asian people. I find them very open to the gospel, very open to receive prayer, and they have faith, believing that God really wants to do something special in their lives. So come on, join us. Go through the headings, the home, news, testimonies, movies, what's this about. You'll see all the headings, and they're all active. Click on each one of them. You'll also notice that we have a special section on the right hand side. It comes up on every page, and where we give people an opportunity who would like to invest in Miracle Life Ministries and for one of the missions that I go on. The next mission that I have up for anyone who would like to help me get there is Nepal. I go there once a year for 2 weeks out of the year, 2.5 weeks. And I go to not only Kathmandu, which is the major city, but I also go to the western part of Nepal, where you fly and then you get in a jeep and you drive, and sometimes you even walk up to the villages. And there we're able to share the gospel and minister. When I was there last year in Nepal, I was able to win 7 people to Jesus, and God just gloriously healed 40 people at the one seminar we had, and they're excited about me coming back, and you know, many people can't go with me, but you could pray for me, and if you want to help me, send me there. You can use the PayPal function on that part of the web page and sow a seed. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. Just give us a prayer. And oh, this is really special. It's a blog. What does a blog mean? A blog means you can make a comment. So if you'd like to write us a little note, make a comment about the story you just read or the testimony you just read, or you know, and share with us, we'll be glad to receive that. And God bless you, and enjoy our page. God bless. Bye-bye.